Hello everyone, this is Talali from the Gulf Sniper, and I'm going to take you through the recap of the 11th of February 2021. As you can see today, we have achieved successfully $2,998.80. We can freeze the screen to see the top performers and the least profitable ones. Let me take you through the results according to the entry signals. First one was TAF, and it was successfully in 2 minutes doing the profit. Maybe you can enter at later stage and after the confirmation. Maybe when you see the signal, you can give it one candle and see it going down, respecting the moving averages and the weighted volume moving average. Then you can still make your 7% successfully. Then next is HUGE. HUGE was clearly downtrending, but maybe it gave a false signal here. So if someone wanted to take the advantage with the market going down at the opening, can easily make a lose in this a losing trade here. Next, AKER was a confirmed losing one. Next, CXDC was a winning one, but let's see. I think it was a signal in a wrong entry candle, so I think this should not be really considered as a signal. Okay, ACER was a losing one, although it was giving you an uptrending. So this is a confirmed losing one. Next, TMBR, although we made a profit out of it in our actual trading, as you saw in our Twitter account, but it was not here. Maybe it was at later stage. Yes, it was not at the beginning of the trading session. So that was a losing one in our actual real trading when you saw it on our account, but it is in the back test a losing one. Let me take you quickly through next signal or entry. It is here recording a losing one, and maybe it is a confirmed losing one because a trader should have given it maybe a signal, a candle or two, but after a candle and the next one also, you will enter somewhere here, and then as a result of that, it will cause you a losing trade. Next, MIND. MIND was giving you a signal and showing that it is going high, but I think, as you know, in our criteria, I think this should not be considered as an entry due to the low flow or low volume actually in the candles. NAOV was a losing one, and I think the entry is too early here. So if you are going against the trend, I think it is not going really to give you what you are looking for. Next, REPH, one of the excellent today, and see when you enter, it was a perfect entry, and that's a result of the perfect entry, and it continued another 7% after our exit. Next, CETX, a confirmed losing one. There is no mistake in entering here, I believe, and it has just moved against your direction, and then it continued up. NLSP, one of the new stocks in the market, and I think the entry is wrong, so you can easily tell that this should not be entered at the beginning. Plus, of course, see, notice how the volume is so low here. ENTX, was not supposed to be a losing one actually, after you notice the movement and then you decide to go into the trade, it suddenly continued its day on the other side, so against your trade. Let's try to go a little bit. Let's take one losing. HCDI was continuously showing, as you notice here, and during the trading session, if you were with us on the screen or on the channel, you notice that the screen was continuously giving the signal, so it was doing great move. However, in our entry in the backtest, it was not a winning one, but in reality, somebody can easily make profit out of it. Here was a signal, I think it appeared also. And here in this area, it appeared also continuously. So somebody can easily make 7% or more out of it today. Only trading HCDI on the Gulf screener today. Let's take SLGG. SLGG was doing great job. More than 15 minutes actually, if you enter 12 to 31, yeah, 17 minutes, but it made our 7%. So excellent job. Moving forward to DSS to see whether our, actually this is, this should be a losing one, but with less than really 2%, maybe break even or our stop loss. And this is, as you know, because we have 5 to 15 minutes criteria in our trading, so we don't usually spend longer time on a trade. So when you go start with the trade, give it 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then the 15 minutes, you see it going down, you know exactly that it is going, that it has lost its momentum at this time frame, and you can immediately decide of getting out of it. Next, PSTV. It was a winning one, and I think it has done it in 3 minutes successfully. So congrats to whomever benefited out of it. FSI continuously from day to day appearing on our screener. So today it was not a successful one. Sometimes there is slowness or low float in the trading in FSI, but most of the days we made profit out of it. So if you review the previous recaps, you will find FSI making profit. GLMD was a perfect one, and by mistake, I traded GLDM at $18, I believe, and I got out of it immediately without any loss. Then I entered GLDM and I made successfully 800 out of it. And here on the back test as well, see after the consolidation, so excellent and lengthy consolidation. And when you see the signal immediately, you can determine that this will be a winning one in a remarkable time. So congrats to those who made really profit out of it and benefited out of the screener. BLIN is a losing trade in our screener here in our back test, and I think this is obvious because of the of the low float and the signal where it appeared. Correct entry, but low momentum actually, so it was not able to really make profit. QUIK, it's a losing one. Maybe more, maybe less than 2% really, but it is a losing one. Maybe wrong entry. Moving to AEHR, it's a winning one in 1 or 2 minutes. In 3 minutes. Okay, excellent one. Moving to MOSY, a famous stock in our trading, in our screener, and excellent entry, but unfortunately wrong results. So again, when you enter here, maybe it's better to give a little bit lower than the weighted moving average or the moving average, so you don't really fall into the testing and confirming the trend by being, in the support and losing your trade as a result of the confirmation only before the really gains and the big move. So keep it in your mind. WTT has been doing great job today, and it is appearing at the end of the day. It has been doing great job. It was noticeable at the end, at the last hour. That was a great one, really. So congrats to whomever benefited out of it. TAIT was also doing great job, and it's obvious. In 2 minutes, 7%, sweet and perfect. If you make profit in the whole day, maybe you can just, before the closure of the day, if you have already achieved good results, maybe you can push for your luck and be a little bit aggressive and, go beyond the 7% and see where it would reach really. So maybe you can make 10 easily out of it, 10%. Take one last, WISA. It was supposed to be a winning one, but it was so close to make it, but somehow it did not achieve to, reaching the, or because you were entering it really here, and then it started the next candle and it went down, testing again the weighted moving average. So maybe in this case, you should have give it a stop loss here, maybe 4.44 or 4.40, while it went 4.55, then it went down, resting on the weighted volume moving average, then it continued up just close to the 7% in one candle only. So within the 5 minutes, you could have made a profit out of it, depending on your stop loss, really. Let's take RAVE since we are already here. So that's an entry and a profit in 1 minute actually, or in less than in half a minute actually, in 30 seconds. So congrats also. Okay, let me take you through the signals as appeared during the trading. First, we are losing some as usual, as you know, during the month of February. We are having many signals that we cannot be really able to retrieve the whole data starting from the beginning of the trading session. Now, JOB at this signal, when it appeared to us, we will not enter it actually, because you are only 2 cents away from your next resistance. So you would really wait until you break it and see if there is a room opened for you. So if it opens the room to you to the next resistance, which happened, for example, to be at, say, $2 or 1.882 or something, you can easily make your profit. So you can decide jumping into it. Otherwise, you can just skip it and wait for other opportunities. So next one could be MSN. MSN giving you a sweet room here for your profit, and is at the same time giving you breaking the whole dollar at 2. So it is confirming to you a good movement. So from 2.06 all the way to 2.25, you can make easily your 7% in 15 minutes. So that's an excellent one also. And that's, of course, in line with the profit target. So you can easily tell that this is a good exit, which happens always to be respected by the stocks. And where you find this one? Always with the Gulf screener, with the Gulf Sniper screener, always in the setting here. So you can get it for free while you're watching online, live. SLGG, maybe you want to skip it here and wait for it until it confirms, or you can just decide to take 20 cents out of it if you enter, keeping in mind the profit target at 4.08 or 4.80. Okay, JOB is still cooking. Now maybe you can just wait until it opens to you the next level, so you can trade with it Here, SFET giving you sweet $2, confirming to you the signal and only inviting you to select the right entry, giving you the green light to go with the right entry, knowing that your daily target is 2.48 or 2.45. While you are at 2.50, you will tell that you are already going against the target profit, the determined target profit, so you will not really be interested in going into this one. And this is what had happened. Although sometimes, as we saw yesterday in the recap, when it breaks with momentum, it will continue almost to doubling even this profit target sometimes. But here the momentum was not strong enough to give you a room to go beyond that. And you don't want really to push for your luck when you are exceeding that. Notice that yesterday when we reached this one, I did not enter into the trade, and it made almost 100% from the profit target. But this doesn't continuously happen. This is exceptional. These are exceptional cases where you really see the target profit broken, and good or unremarkable, or remarkable profit is made beyond that target. So I always respect this profit target signal. Moving to ACER. ACER at 10:15 was giving you an entry, and 4.6 was the profit target. And notice how it is always respected. Again, this does not move as we are trading. If you are watching and trading using or depending on this, you will really get good and accurate results. This doesn't change, and you can tell when you are following and watching the live streaming. You can see that this line is always there, and when the stocks reach to it, they immediately change their direction, unless exceptional, very exceptional, limited exceptional cases happen. Again, like what had happened yesterday with ACNC, I believe, yes, ACNC, or again here ACER giving you a signal at 4.5 and respecting it, giving you a next resistance at 4.78. But here this line was lower even than the resistance, so it respected our line, our profit target, more than the historic resistance. So that's something really that we are really proud of. Okay, SFET continued. Moving to VOLT, minimum, but what makes you really decide to jump in is after this. So show you here what happened. Then it touched 3.30, but it disappeared immediately. So notice, imagine that you entered at 2.25. So you will be only jumping 5 cents, then falling under the trap of checking the resistance of the previous highs. So you don't want to be really here. Just wait until it breaks the 3.3 and then it rests on it, forming some sort of support or confirmation of the direction. Then you can do it. But being here and then hang in there and then go down, you don't really want to be there. And see how it really respected it immediately. When it reached the 3.30, it immediately changed its direction and then did not hold up really. Those are highs that are respected always, and historically and psychologically as well. SFET continued beyond the profit target, not for long. Then it returned back to the same territory below the profit target. VOLT appeared again, and here you can look into it. But again, at the same spike, it does not show us. Yeah, 3.32. If you enter in this trade after the confirmation, yes, you will be okay, you will be entering, but you need to notice how severe are the signals and how strong is the really movement. Okay, additionally, 3.30 is ahead of you, and the resistance is also ahead of you. So those are actually two resistances ahead of you. So I don't think that really you will be taking really the risk and entering, especially when you see also low volume at this high or at this place, particularly at this very place. Moving to GRNQ, .2 and 3.73 is a good room, but again, see the profit target, so you are at the profit target. It didn't go too much beyond that. So again, this is a target for you and a resistance when you reach to it. So that's why you will not say that there is a room and then I can go, because there is some sort of resistance ahead of you, the profit target. It is used as a target for you, as an accurate target for you, to tell when you are entering a trade that there is a room still that you can put beyond the 7%, if there is 1 or 2% to reach it, while there is a long window or a big window here, like this situation that we are having here. But once you are entering on the profit target, do not expect that you will be always making profit out of it. Only for exceptional cases, as we said yesterday. But 3.21 again for GRNQ. But again, it's the profit target. It is giving you again a confirmation, but not for long, 4 cents only, and then you will find yourself going back to the territory and going lower than the profit target. MSN continued appearing to us, but now at confirmed place. So you can make your profit again to the profit target. Although you have a big room here, but the profit target is always respected. Okay. RETO has profit target at 1.44. No, it was 1.3. No, it was 1.43. Yeah. Excuse me. Here is clearer. Yeah, 1.43. And this is what had happened, but it has also crashed or clashed with the 1.5, which is a stronger resistance as well. So the profit target is a resistance by itself, and the 1.50 is another resistance. So the highest was 1.5, then it went down. RETO, I'm not sure whether really it made profit in the back test, but it was doing great movement actually. It started, if it appeared in your screener earlier, you can make easily 7% out of it, maybe from the resistance 1.35. Yes. Okay. RETO, excellent. It was spotting it until it reached the 5. Then it gave you a room to 1.92, which is the yearly highest. Yeah, that's from 1 year. Oh, no, actually there is more than that even. Yeah, that's from October, 2020, so not a 1 year. DXF appeared at this area, but it did not successfully manage to break the 1.68. So I think always this is a good example to always remember not to enter a trade before it breaks and gives you a clear green signal to go forward. Let's move on. Move on with it. I don't like to trade during the lunchtime from 11 to 12. Sometimes you get easily a signal, then it disappeared, so it's a problem. HCDI appeared at 3.58. From 3.58, You can easily make 10 cents or 12 cents only. Maybe you can take a small profit and just leave the trade. Seek or search for another opportunity. MYSZ. Perfect and wonderful one. It appeared at 1.89. So maybe you can think of getting some cents out of it, benefit from the momentum, and then go with the 1.94. Do not wait for the 2 to test it and then go beyond that. Maybe you can leave earlier at 1.94, then wait for it if it breaks the 2 really and forms a consolidation, a strong basis there to continue. So it was continuously appearing to you, giving you an indication that it is going to be moving towards the 2. PHIO resistance ahead. So it broke it after that. After breaking, it gave you like sweet $2. So from there, from 3.94 to the 4.11 or 4.5, maybe you can take a couple of cents out of it. So if you are trading the 1 and 2 or 5 minutes, you can just easily get get a couple of cents from each trade, cover for your cost, for your broker cost, and make some $100 or $2 easily in 1 minute. In 1 minute, sorry. HCDI continued. We talked about it, so let's move to BLIN. BLIN is having only one problem, which is the relatively low trading volume, but today there was some sort of momentum there. LYL was continuously appearing, and if you enter here, if you check the chart and see where you can, again, this something always makes me really afraid that it will be only an exceptional spike, and then you will live the same scenario here. So you don't want to be in this, despite the continuous signals. But I don't think that there is something really interesting here. 2 resistance ahead of you. I don't think so. TMBR was a perfect one. It appeared at 2.50. A little bit too late, actually, after the signal. If the signal appeared to you earlier, maybe you can take the risk exactly on your own risk, and from here maybe you can decide to jump, keeping in mind that it will be a losing one. $2.49, 2.4, yeah, did not reach even the profit target at 2.49. Okay, IFMK was a crazy one also, and we made profit out of it as well. The live trading, if you were with us, 2,400, excellent one. After we made some profit, we jumped into IFMK and we made good in no time, actually. So perfect one, really. It went all the way, I believe, to 4, yes. And it made a very perfect, but it was a spike only. That was a spike. So if somebody was a little bit late and he entered late, or he or she entered late here, can be easily a trap to go down. So it went all the way up. Then it started to go down badly, really badly. Okay. I think those were the most important thing. EDTK came also with a good movement, then made easily 7%. It made, I think, made 10 cents and stopped. There was good movement there, EDTK. HCDI again, as we mentioned, it was continuously making, so you can easily make more than 7% out of it. So it appeared again here, as you notice. This is the third appearance today in during the trading, so it was a good one. HCDI was by itself giving at least 15%. So excellent, really. HCDI continued. LYL, it spiked here, and then again it gave another spike here, but again all the resistance ahead of it. Maybe this one will have some movement in today's trading on Friday. Okay, one last MOSY. I think it's obvious. From 1453 to 53 until, yeah, half an hour, almost half an hour, and it gave you 7% without being close to the stop loss. So excellent one. Again, IFMK showed up, and that's the last appearance in yesterday's trading. No, there was one more, I believe, beyond the 3. Then WTT as well, but IFMK appeared again after breaking the 3. TAIH as well. TAIT, sorry, also. Okay, that was also going up. Excellent, and it made it in 15 minutes. I think that's it for today. Wait for the last appearance of IFMK. Below the 3, then breaking the 3 confidently. Then see what had happened after breaking the 3. 305. Then 316. If you jump in 316, keeping in mind that the window is open until 3.71, you can, with the momentum, with the continuous signals, tell that it has got something really. So that was a perfect one. And again, this time, this is the last one really. And see how did this also move. So ladies and gentlemen, congrats to those who made profit out of it. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed what you saw. If you like what you see, please always support me by giving a thumb up and like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and see you during the trading of today. Bye-bye.